Hey girl, what's up? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today we are kicking off this year with our first Throwback Thursday of the year, and I'm so excited to create this look. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts on the products that we used. There were some hits, there were some misses, but if you want to see what it was, then keep on watching. So we're gonna go ahead and moisturize the skin using the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. This is a very hydrating moisturizer. Love, love, love Tatcha products. And it smells really, really good, like you're at a spa. I am gonna start with the eyes today because I'm not quite sure which way I wanna go. I have two palettes. I have the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette as well as the Too Faced Sweet Peach. And the Sweet Peach has a little more of those lighter tone, like peachy shades, and then some browns compared to the chocolate palette. The chocolate palette has more of those shimmery shades. So I may go back and forth with the two, but honestly I think I want to keep it simple, just like one or two shades, and that's it. They both smell amazing. Like that's one of the things I love about Too Faced palettes, is that they have this smell. It smells amazing. Like this smells like peaches, this smells like some chocolate vanilla. So I've already primed my lids with the concealer. I'm just gonna go ahead and use Peaches and Cream mixed with Georgia and pack that all over the lid. And that's these two shades at the bottom. I used to have so many Too Faced products, but I've used them all. They're like one of my favorite brands to use. Very, you know, natural when it comes to the skin and the foundations and things like that, which we'll get into as well. One of my favorite products from them was the Born This Way setting spray. I felt like that spray gave a lot of life back to your makeup when you had a lot of powder going on. Well, I'm just gonna add two colors, and I'm just gonna go back and forth with this brown cognac kind of shade. This is the Summer Yum. Comment down below if you have this palette, but this is the Summer Yum shade. I remember when Too Faced palettes were like a big thing. It was them and Tarte. They were a big thing. And just blending that out. I'm just gonna take a clean blending brush and diffuse it out, not adding anything on the brush. We're just gonna diffuse it up to the brow bone because it is a orangey cognac shade. So this could act as a transition shade, but it's deep enough to act as our crease shade as well. But I am gonna deepen that up just a little bit with some of this brown. This is the Charmed, I'm sure, and place that right here. I'm gonna go in with this Candied Peach. It has a little sparkle on here, but it is a matte shade. Okay, take two. We're gonna go back into Summer Yum, which was that cognac orange shade, and place that as our transition shade. I'm gonna take this Classy Sassy shade from the chocolate palette and just place that on the lid. Going into this black shade, this is called Decadent in the Chocolate Gold palette. I'm gonna take a Sharpie brush to kind of create a line right here. Okay, so I ended up going in with Rich Girl, which is this champagne shade here, and popping that, and then adding just a little bit more black to give this some depth. Definitely a collector's item. I feel like we're bypassed the quality of eyeshadows now, and this is just not blending the way that I wanted to, and I'm using some of my great brushes, Morphe brushes, Sigma brushes, so I'm not sure what's going on. Lashes are on. We are going in with primer. All right, lashes are on. We are now going in with the foundation. The face is primed. I am in between the matte foundation or the original Born This Way, but I think I'm gonna do the original Born This Way because it is in my actual shade of Too Faced that I remember, which is in Praline and Warm Sand. It's just gonna be a little too warm, but I feel like it's a really good foundation, especially if you have oily skin, but it's not one of those mattes that's drying, if that makes sense. So even if you have dry skin like myself, I have dry, sensitive skin, normal to dry, sensitive skin, you could still get away with that matte one. But this is a cult favorite. The original Born This Way foundation has been around forever. Let me know down below if Too Faced came out with some new stuff. I know I was watching one of my other favorite YouTubers and she was mentioning that Too Faced reformulated this one, but the original one to me is fine. Like, I feel like I want to see some new stuff to try. You know, if I already have something, I mean, you guys let me know. Should I check out that one, the reformulated one? Like, would you guys be interested in seeing that? Do you like Too Faced products? Let me know down below. Going to the concealer, I have both of the multi-use sculpting concealers. I have two shades. One is in warm beige and golden beige. One of them is lighter than the other. I think it's the golden beige, or is it this one? The undertone is what's different. I will say that. I'm just gonna clean up the eyes using that sculpting one. These are really good for using all over the face. It's this one that's lighter. Just to like really sculpt the face like it's saying. I want to try this in a deeper shade and see if it'll do well as a bronzer. Y'all, my sister got me this brush set. It came with like sponges, these little cute eye sponges for under the eye, and this is tea. Shout out to her, my little sister. Yes, these are nice. She got them from TikTok shop. If I find the link, I'll link it down below, but it came with a lot of sizes and all that. So anyway, so to set the under eye, I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Peach Perfect Powder. This is a translucent powder. It does smell like peaches. It does get a lot of places. I'm gonna go in with the fluffy one that came in that same pack. It's a really cute nude shade, and I'm just gonna press the access on my hand, making sure that we don't have any creasing going on. This is definitely a mattifying setting powder. So if you have dry skin, probably don't use a lot. Like, I just used the rest that was on my hand for the other side because I don't want it to look too matte. So I am gonna go in and brighten my under eye back up. I am gonna do the bottom lash line with those same shades. I'm gonna go into the palette, into that Summer Yum, and this just the creamed or charmed I'm Her Brown. For mascara, I do have the Too Faced Born This Way, the chocolate mascara. It is super clumpy. I love how it wispies out. I'm actually down to the last bottom of it. So we're gonna go ahead and use this Essence one that I've been loving that gives that same effect. It gives the same effect, but I need to re-up on my Too Faced one. For blush, I am gonna go on top of it with the cream blush. I like going on top of my powder sometimes. This is the e.l.f. Putty Cream Blush. This is in the shade Barbados. It's a beautiful burnt orange that I love so much. Look at that, and it gives like a glow. I love putting this on top of powders as well. I don't have to just use it like with all my cream products because it's still gonna give me the look that I'm going for. So especially since we use that matte powder, I feel like I need to bring some sheen back to the face before I do a highlighter. And this does just that. Like, a little bit goes a long way. You can use your finger, you can use a brush. I use the brush, and it just makes my skin look glowy again. And on top of that, I'm gonna go in with this powder blush. This is an oldie but a goodie to me. It's by the brand Note, and it's this beautiful, beautiful orangey shade, corally orange shade. I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Matte Lipstick. I collected all of these. This is in the shade Queen Bee. This is one of my favorite, like mauvey, pinky tones. I think it's just perfect. like for an everyday as well. Do you still wear liquid lipsticks, or are you just a gloss girl now? Like, let me know. I still wear my liquid lipsticks, and you can wear them with a gloss on top if you want. I'm just gonna go back into the chocolate palette and add a brighter shade in the inner corner. And this is the finished look. I will have to say I enjoyed creating the look once it got to the face part. The eye look came out pretty good, but I did have to play around with the colors a little bit more. I don't know if it's because I had these palettes for so many years now that the formulas have probably changed sitting in my makeup drawer, but all in all, I think that this look still came out pretty decent in my opinion. You let me know down below, but I enjoyed creating some throwback products and creating a look with the throwback products that I have in my collection. And I really appreciate you guys loving this series. We're gonna be kicking this off and continuing through 2026. So let me know down below what other brands I should do full face on throwback products. List them down below in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Until next time, love, peace, and beauty. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.